Hey guys, hey, welcome back to It's a Terrence Kind of Thing. I don't think you guys want to miss today's video because I'm going to be talking about demonetization and reusing content and copyrights, all that bad stuff. You know, usually I say good stuff, but it's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Come and watch him do his thing. Cause it's a Terrence kind of thing. Those of you that are returning, thank you so much. But still hit still hit that thumbs up. Blah, 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 blah. Still hit that thumbs up. Please leave me a comment. You guys know I gotta say share, share, share. You're already subscribed. I love you guys so much for that. And for those of you that are new and you're just viewing and you're like, I don't know, I don't know. But hey, just give me look, just give me a chance, okay? Please, please, please thumbs up the video, comment down below, subscribe, and share me out. I want to go all around the world, not just the country, all around the world. And I want to shed light on these things that we see is happening quite often, and just kind of put two and two together and see how can we avoid this, okay? And maybe you guys have experienced it, and I am a content creator, but I don't know everything, okay? And I know you guys are probably watching this, and you guys probably don't know everything either. And maybe some of the things that I'm going to talk about you do know, but let's just be honest. We are seeing it a lot, but it's been happening a lot. But see, I think the thing about it is, a lot of people are not really watching that or focusing on that. But when it's happening to some of your friends or some of your buddies here on YouTube, you're like, wait, hold up. Hey guys, I also wanted to mention, even when you ask for permission from other content creators, that's not necessarily going to get you out of the ballpark, okay? Even then, YouTube can come back and say, hey, you've matched up all of this content from these other content creators, and this is reused content. Remind you, YouTube really doesn't really know us, okay, and what we talked about. Now, furthermore, if you wanted to appeal some things or even seek legal, actions, that's probably when you can bring those things up. But you guys, let's just face it, YouTube, Google is a giant compared to us. I think it's probably best to originalize your content the best of your ability and make sure that you just read all the YouTube guidelines. Hold on. Oh my gosh, this is serious. It absolutely is. But it's not really a shocker to me. And I'm going to tell you why. There are a lot of people on YouTube, and I'm just being quite frank. And again, I don't mean to, I'm not trying to burst bubbles. I'm not trying to be shady or this. I mean, you'll know if I'm being shady or if I'm trying to just prove a point or whatever stuff. I'll put it in the title. I'll go ahead and say it. So I have no reason to do that. I would hope to think we know all the fake channels and stuff that are, pretending to be me and stuff. I will hope to think that I actually am transparent. Be it good, bad, ugly, great. I'm gonna let you know what's going on inside of my head, and I wear, I was just wear it. I wear it on my face. Moving back, to what this video is about. Let's just try our best to originalize. Be original on your channel, okay? Now, I know some people say, well, Terrence, exactly, could you elaborate? What does that mean? I am sitting here in this hotel room, okay? Now, y'all see my silver play button. That's mine. There ain't nobody else. That's mine, okay? I earned it. But I am being original, I'm not trying to copy the next person that I watched 5 videos about this, okay? I gathered some thoughts on a napkin because I can't find my It's a Terrence Kind of Thing, book. You know what I'm saying? I can't find the notebook of possibilities around here. I think it's in my car. Full of manifestations, But anyway, I'm telling you guys, I took notes. Jotted down some key points, took some notes. I actually sat for a minute, brainstorm before I turned on the camera, and I'm ready. And this is gonna be original. Y'all know I come with the vocalized pauses and the crazy faces and the inserts and this and that. I'll edit, but it's my video. I am not reusing content from anybody. Now I know you still can reuse the content, but you gotta be very careful because even when you put Even when you just put your face on it, it's not enough. Even when you just, you give people their flowers, it's not enough. Also wanted to mention copyright. We talk about non-copyrighted music, and even myself have used this, and I'm speaking from experience. Once you use that, it necessarily doesn't mean that, okay, well, even a year, 2 months, 3 years, a decade even, that potential music that was not copyrighted can become copyrighted. Therefore, YouTube is going to say, oh, this is a copyright. Okay, we need you to mute this segment of the video, delete it altogether. You put your music to it, but whatever you do, you are not going to make money from this particular video because it's used it's used content basically. Even though at one point it said that it was non-copyrighted. I just find it's scary, but we gotta stay up. We gotta stay up on top of this, just like our taxes, guys. And sometimes your video can be excessive, right? It can be that 11 minutes or more. You can place ads within your video, and you're not really talking as much and stuff. But what you've done is you have taken content from other content creators, people that you don't even know, and some people that you do know, and you've gotten their permission. You're like, wait a second, I got permission to do this. That's not always 100%. I'm just keeping it real. Okay, because sometimes YouTube does not care. If you don't believe me, you go ahead and ask Google itself. That's why I say, y'all, communicate with Google support. I don't know why people are not taking my advice on this. Okay, I don't know why people don't understand that this is something that you need to be doing. I know we want to spend more time with going on live and, doing the shorts and doing this and, keeping the content flowing, but you got to take the chance, you got to take the time out and do the research, okay? I'm not going to go into a surgery blindsided. Never have I done that. Anyway, with the reusing of the content, when you take it from different content creators and you mash it all together, it's still all reused content. No matter even if you put certain music to it, and remind you got to be careful with that too, because that music can actually be copyrighted, even if it's saying, okay, it's not copyrighted, or some people have experienced getting music off of YouTube. I must say that has happened. You just have to be careful. You have to do your research. You have to Google and Google and Google. Again, YouTube is owned by Google, so why not utilize Google? Again, I don't know why people are not doing this, but I would say my advice: don't even reuse that content. And if you do reuse the content, because I'm talking to you guys right now, I don't have all the fancy tricks and all that stuff, whatever. But the information that I am telling you guys about, and how I am telling you guys, but I did get this from other content creators. Some that are smaller than me, some that are way bigger than me for our subscriber count. I'm making it my own. I promise you. Like, there is the similarity could be in the title, meaning, okay, well, how to avoid getting demonetized or this or that. But that's 1,000,001 people, titles. But when you get into the detail of the video, you don't want to do word for word, or even every other word, or even every other word. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you keep your content original as you can. And I know some people, like I said, they like all the special effects and certain things. That's great. But when these special effects are from other content creators, you can risk getting demonetized. And I know a lot of people probably have seen the reason behind that is reused content. Let's also get into the copyright. Like I said, I've done it. I mean, I've told other content creators about it. You can go and type in non-copyrighted music. That non-copyrighted music may not always be non-copyrighted music, okay? Listen to what I'm saying. Once it was non-copyrighted, and then now it's copyrighted. And what are you going to do? Well, YouTube, I used this when it was non-copyrighted. I did this. Okay, cry me a river. YouTube is not bothered by that. It's just like with the tax. Okay, you guys, taxes change, and Lord knows I know. IRS, give me my money. Still ain't sent my money. I'm telling you guys, it changes. And when it changes, you just have to make sure that you're up on it. I don't know how to just, I mean, push it harder than I can, other than just to say it. Like, don't reuse the content unless you literally make this super, 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 super original, away from what can be looked as plagiarism and reusing of someone's content or copying the music. It's going to keep you out of trouble. And like I said, I know that I'm just being maybe, cutthroat to the point. And as I give an example, okay, for instance, I went on YouTube and I saw clips, well, I saw videos of, tennis. And I was like, I want to put that, I want to insert that in my video. I want to do this. Now, I did do this, and I've never received a, copyright or reuse content or a strike or something against my channel. But it was Novak Djokovic. And so what I did was I took that snippet, okay, took that snippet from that video. I made sure to talk over that and also use some of his verbiage, okay? All of these things were not in that video. I actually changed a little bit of the like my background and even things within the video itself, because I put like little like pop-up notes like, like, share, subscribe, or it's a Terrence kind of thing, or pow, wow, boom, and I use things from InShots. I literally, if you look at that, if you look at the original content creator and then you look at my video, which is literally, y'all, I'm not even exaggerating, it was 10 seconds. Okay, 10 seconds of that person's content, and which I got permission from. But like I said, still, that doesn't guarantee your channel being in trouble. It doesn't, and that's just the God honest truth. You guys, we're not actually making verbal contracts. Can be really, 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 like, it can be iffy. And even if I were to, write down something and we sign this, that can be iffy too. Y'all, just, if, like, I was very, like, careful with that, but since then I haven't used that content. Like, I haven't went to his channel, and he has a big channel about tennis, and I love tennis, but I watch it, and then I just kind of like, okay, I get it, I get examples, and then I say, okay, well, let me go to InShots, let me go to, like, the videos, the memes and this and that, and let me get my own video together. And it may not be as great. It may not make 20, 30, 40, 50K like views like he does all the time, but that's just it. You got to be consistent. You have to build this audience, make these people come to you. I'm telling you guys, my tennis videos do great, some do better than others and stuff, but it's original. It's all mine, and I think it's important to stay away from the reusing of content. And even then, like I said, you can have the permission. You can look at the copyright, the non-copyright, the copyrighted, and things change, and that's just it. And sometimes it's not your intentions. Why would it be your intentions as a monetized channel to use something that is going to potentially get you demonetized? And also, you've been doing it for quite some time, maybe, right? And then you're like, well, why all of a sudden this has changed? Think about what I said in the other video about the breastfeeding. There are so many women on YouTube that are breastfeeding. So they're showing their breasts and they're breastfeeding, which is legal in so many states across this country. I'm in the US of A. But right now, okay, now not actually right now, but in the next week or two in November, you are not going to be, if you breastfeed, you're not going to be allowed to do that on your YouTube channel. YouTube will give you, you will be in trouble if you do that, okay? It's just the rules. And like I said, I don't agree with certain things, but that's just what it is. If we want to come on here, we have to abide by their rules. And if we want to get paid, I'm talking about monetized channels. And if we want to get paid, that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? You have to follow the rules. This is life, y'all. Like, I don't want to be paying no damn about the taxes, but we got to pay those taxes, okay? Anyway, I'm going to shut up. I hope you guys have taken something away from this video. I'm not, like I said, I'm not just on here to hear myself talk. I really want to help others. And I hope that you allow me to do that. when I want to give special gems away, I'm just going to do it. I'm not asking for money or this or that, but hey, donations are welcome. All right, we ain't going to turn that away. But I really want to give, shed some light on this situation because it's going to continue to happen, and it already has been happening. It's just that some of you guys have not really, just paid attention about it, or probably have it's content creators that you don't know. I'm all around the YouTube streets, okay, in so many different sectors, and I know what I'm talking about. You don't have to believe me, like I said. You just go to your studio, you look at the content, you look at your content, you look at the rules, you look at the guidelines, and you decide for yourself. And hopefully, like I said, you won't run into, as far as monetized channels, hopefully you won't run into demonetization. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next banging video. It's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Come and watch him do his thing. 'Cause it's a Terrence kind of thing.